Hello, everyone. So this was a ninja stream. It's just me trying to sort of, experiment. They're not really, but I have stuff to build live really, but so I'm just trying to use this as a medium to sort of prepare for the new year and record a couple of things before you know to get things out of the window and build this stuff that I've been thinking about. I saw West Boss build it, and I saw a couple of people build it as well. But I feel like this was my opportunity to actually get to build it eventually. So I'm going to be building live. I'm going to be exploring Tublian and I'm going to be basically going through stuff around what else there's there to go through. Okay, let me write my itinerary. So let me share my screen. Wait, if I share my screen. Yep. So yeah, let me share my screen. So this is basically going to be me. Oh, stop. It's going to be basically me building this stuff. So I have this stuff lined up here. So I'm going to be building this from this article by this amazing person. I'm just going to go through the article, read it, and then eventually build it to life, and then we'll see it in action. And then I'm going to be reading a bunch of articles. So I have this article, lined up for brief history of Devereaux and stuff. It's probably going to be boring, maybe. But then I'm going to be reading how to attract contributors to your open source project with authenticity. Some of these articles lined up, but I know I'm not going to read them unless I actually have like stuff. But I have like this CFPs to submit to as well, but those will be like for later. Yeah. But let's see what else. So Tublian as well. So I feel like I should just drag all the things that I have on my list to this end. Gaps in your developer journey. Yeah, this is an article I'll be reading as well. So from here, so this is my itinerary basically. Starting with this guy, then this guy. But Riverside can stay. Yeah, this one is something I also have lined up. But let me just leave the tabs so that I don't go crazy. So um yeah, we should probably share the stream. I'll share the stream on Twitter so people can see it. Uh we am I currently live right now? I'm actually live. Uh so join me live as I explore Tublian open source stuff and as I build cool stuff live. This article, open source stuff, reading articles. So articles and as I do cool stuff live. So I have like this coffee chat, read articles. Okay, maybe that's actually better. So yeah. Yeah, let's go live and actually get started here. So this is out of my way. So let me do this. So where is he building this first? So let me start. So sharing a state between windows without a server. So let's read this and okay. Um am I sharing my screen? Yeah, I am. So I'm going to be building this first. Let's start with this. Let me get it into way out of the way rather. So sharing a state between windows without a server. So, so recently there was a GIF trending on social networks. GIF trending on social, displaying an amazing piece of art made by Beyond Style. Mm-hmm. Sharing a state between windows without a server. Okay. There's a GIF trending on social networks with an amazing piece of art by Beyond Style. I wanted to recreate it, but lacking the 3D skills for the sphere, lacking 3D skills for the sphere, particles, and physics. I aim to understand how to make a window react. Particles and physics. I aim to understand how to make a window react to the position of another window. Okay, so essentially, sharing a state between multiple windows, which I find to be one of the coolest aspects of Beyond projects. Between multiple windows, yeah. Because I used to find a good article there on the topic. I decided to share my findings with you. Oh, okay. Mhm. Let's attempt to create a simplified proof of concept. Simplified proof of concept based on Beyond's work. Okay. So the first thing I did was to list all the ways I know for sharing information. First I did was list all the ways I know for sharing information between multiple clients. Duh, a server. So obviously having a server either with polling or WebSockets would simplify the problem. Yeah, actually. However, since Beyond achieved these results without using a server, this was out of the question. Okay. So local storage. Okay, I'm not muted. That was muted. Local storage. Local storage is essentially a browser's. So there are like three ways that actually they explore. So using the server, obviously, I mean, it's one potential way to actually, be able to uh have that way where you have shared states between different browsers, obviously, and everything, so that everything is in sync at least to some extent. The server makes it easy in a way to actually do that, which is one way you explode. Also, local storage, obviously. So it's going to be shared across all the windows. The browser key value store system is commonly used for persisting information. The browser key value store commonly used for persisting information between browser sessions. Okay, makes sense. While typically used for storing or tokens or redirect or redirect URLs, can store anything serializable. Can learn about it here. So what is this article leads to? What this article lead to? Oh, it leads to this MDN article. Nice. Thanks. Uh so I recently discovered some fun APIs of local storage, including the storage events. Hmm. Fun APIs of local include the storage events, which fires whenever the local storage is changed. Oh, for you? Fires whenever the local storage is changed by another session of the same website. Hmm. Interesting. So we have session one, session two, and then you make an update to local storage. By session one, fires a storage event. Session three sees it. There's another updates from local storage. The storage event is fired. Session two sees the update. Oh, sorry, someone's knocking on the door. So, notice. So it says I recently discovered some funny APIs of local storage. Okay. Uh, okay, yeah. Clean storage which fires whenever the local storage is changed by another session. So you have session one, for example. Let's look at this diagram. Session one, you make an update to local storage. It fires the storage event. Session three sees the update. Hmm. Okay, this diagram is actually very explanatory. Yeah. It shares that updates to both session two and session three via this event, via the storage event. I'm guessing session two and session three would have an event listener that they can use to listen to the storage event, so that when it fires, they react based on They handle that event basically. They have an event handler. So um yep. So we can leverage this by storing the state. Can leverage this by storing the state of each window in the local storage. Okay. But that makes sense. Whenever a window changes states, other windows will be updated via the storage events. Hmm, hmm. Okay, this was my initial idea, and it seems to be the solution beyond chose. As it shared this local storage manager could along with an example of using it with 3GS. Okay, as it shares local storage manager could along with an example of using 3GS here. So Beyond actually did share his code. Multiple window 3D scene. Oh, this is the code for uh hmm, and window management techniques. Interesting. I need to fork this so I can probably read it. I hope I would eventually get to clone it and read it later, though, because I just has a lot of stars. This is crazy. Yeah. Obviously, let's fork it. I'll probably play with it later. Let's see. I hope I do, though. I hope I do. I'm coming. So so let's see what actually happens. Thank you, Beyond. Actually, let me see. Beyond it really broke like the front end scene when I saw this. I was like, damn, the hell. Nice one, Beyond. It's been cooking my ass as well. So let's see. So we can leverage this as everybody. Oh, people are here. Hey, hello Eddie. Uh Eddie. Hey Eddie, how are you doing? Hello Hamad. William says, "Oh, am I coding on the unboxing day?" I feel like I should just share this tab instead. Let me do that. I do like a let me just share a tab instead. Share that tab. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So why am I coding unboxing day? Ahmad says, "Hey, hello, Ahmad. Hello, Eddie. Nice to have you in the stream. Thank you for joining. Can I respond to people on? Can I respond to people on Twitter? Well, I can't. I need to probably go to the comments or something. Let me see if I can respond. Let me see. There should be like a comment section where I can respond. And who's calling me? Oh, Trex. Am I seriously going to pick this call right now? Okay, let me pick it. Call Kim Saratu. So back to this. So I'm following on with what's his name? His name is not Traf with what he's been saying so far. So he explored obviously the initial or the most obvious option, which was to use a server to like store the state and be able to have multiple clients share that same state or use local storage. And apparently there's an event called the storage events that local storage has that you can actually play with an API of local storage. I've never actually discovered that in my life. This is the first time I'm hearing that rather. So, but once I found out there was code solving this problem, I wanted to see if there was another way. Spoiler alert. There is. So shared workers, interesting. So Beyond explored the local storage way, but finally Nocharaf is trying to explore using local storage way, using shared workers rather. So behind this fleshy terminology is a fascinating concept, the web workers. Yeah, anyways, could see web workers. So behind this flashy terminology is a fascinating concept. Yeah, concept of web workers. So in simple terms, a worker is essentially a second script running on another thread. Mm. Simple terms, a worker is essentially a second script. Yeah, makes sense, right? This makes sense. Yeah, I've actually like done a couple of things with web workers in the past. When I was learning, it was actually when I was learning JS here and stuff. So it actually took it took like play with it and figuring out, oh, you can actually run JavaScript in it's not like a threading thing as like you have in Java. It's like what's the best way to actually put web workers into view? I think the way to put web worker into view is like having a program like this says, like running. Okay, yeah, it's threading. God, I can't believe it's just threading really because I was thinking of asynchronous programming with promises and everything being your way of simulating threading. But JavaScript is a single threaded language, so yeah, maybe using web workers gives you that way to do multi-threading in JavaScript. Yeah, but maybe on the browser or in a runtime environment or something like Node.js or something like that. So yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. This is fun. David says, "Hey, David, what's up?" Yeah. So back to this. So in simple terms, a worker is essentially a second script running. It's essentially a worker is essentially a second script running on another thread. Okay, why they don't have access? Why they don't have access to the DOM as they exist? They have access to the DOM as they exist outside the HTML documents. Okay, okay. They can still communicate with your main script. Oh, okay, okay. I think this makes sense. It's kind of logical that okay, it kind of makes sense. But let's see it in action though. I've never actually used it used web workers in a use case where I had to do something of this manner. So okay. So they are mostly used to offload the main script by handling background jobs. Oh, okay. Such as prefetching information or handling less critical tasks like streaming logs and polling. Oh, okay. Offload the main script by handling background jobs, prefetching information, less critical tasks like streaming logs and polling. Okay. So this is your main script. This is your web worker. So the web worker is doing heavy work, and then the results that the heavy work that your web worker has done is passed back. Oh, I think GUI actually did this for the AI burner thing that we did that time because shout out to GUI because it's like a crazy ass dev. So he did something where because we had like we essentially had like a script that helps us to analyze your video when you upload it. That video transcripts auto transcript generator where we basically taking your video based on the video we pass it and then we use a couple of tools like Whisper and all that to automatically generate what's it called? We automatically generates subtitles for your video. So you basically had like the bulk of that logic running in a web worker, and then based on the results, we're passing it back to our main script because we run entirely on the browser and stuff. So yeah, I think I can relate to this, but I'm not exactly actually explored this. So let's get into it and continue. So did the heavy work, pass the heavy work to the web worker, and the web worker passes the results back to the main script. So shared workers is now a concept that is based off of web workers. So shared workers are a special kind of web workers that can communicate with multiple instances of the same script, okay? Making them interesting for our use case. Okay, let's dive right into the code. So it says shared workers share a web worker that communicate with multiple instances of your same scripts, making them interesting for our use case. Let's dive right into the code. So if you look at this, probably don't need oh god, let's take me back to so if you look at this is your main script. This is another instance of your script. So the shared worker is in between, it's doing every work from your main script, passing the result both to both instances of your script, of your main script. Interesting. So but can you pass the every work from this script? Is it because this is the hmm, interesting? Which is the main script of both of them? Are they just the same thing? but running different programs or running the same programs. So it's the same script, okay? Okay, let's see if it makes sense. Maybe when I write the code. So setting up the worker. So as mentioned, workers are a second script with their own entry points. Okay, 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 that makes sense. So depending on your setup, TypeScript bundler, development server, you may need to tweak your TS config, add directives, or use specific import syntax. So I can't cover all the possible ways to use a web worker, but you can find information on MDN on MDN or the internet. Okay. So if needed, I'll happily do a prequel to this article detailing all the ways to set them up. So in my case, I'm using Vite and TypeScript. So I need a worker.ts file and installing the types shared worker as a dependency. We can create our connection in our main script using this syntax. Okay, so it dives right into setting up the code. So I think uh I should I should like have my own setup as well. So let's see what a setup looks like. Okay, so it basically has like a normal HTML or wait. Okay, main.ts. Hmm. Come back here. So let's see, it has a TS config here. TS config.json. So you basically set up Vite with TypeScript, I'm guessing. Source main.ts, okay. So Vite with TypeScript according to what I said. And starts putting everything all together and stuff. So maybe we can start from there. So let's go to the Vite docs. Start from the bare bones, the Vite documentation. So let me share my entire screen. So Vite, take me to Vite. VGS, maybe? Is it VGS? Yeah, it's VGS probably. so, so Vite TypeScript. Get started. So, okay, I'm not setting it up in Vue or wherever. Okay. Now start development server, CLI. Yep, this is the template I'm looking for. I'm looking for Vite TypeScript, vanilla TS. Yeah, it's vanilla TS I'm looking for. I basically actually want to see it set up locally, use Stack Blitz. Direct in the browser. But I actually want to install it in my machine. So okay, this is actually how you set it up locally. It's just so we can just use the normal command then to actually set it up locally instead of using my. So then it comes with this, yeah. So this is the template I'm looking for, but I don't want to use Stack Blitz. Or should I use Stack Blitz? Because if I use Stack Blitz and no, I don't want to use Stack Blitz. Let me set it up locally. So where's my terminal? So cd to desktop. So I just paste the command we copied. Yes, to proceed. So let's call it what should I call it? I'm basically trying to steal a name from here. Let's see what I want to call it. Shared worker POC. Shared worker proof of concept. of concept. So vanilla, but with TypeScript, yeah. So now we basically have to run all these commands and blah 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 and blah blah. So npm install. And then we'll do npm run dev. So npm run dev. Well, it's running now, but I don't want to run it from here. So where's my VS Code? Oh, so many other things on my. Yeah, I was working on million. I hope that docs updates get shipped soon. So we're looking for our guy. So let's open folder. What we're looking for. So we're looking for from desktop. We're looking for shared POC. It's like shared workers. But can't believe I gave it such a bad name. So we basically have this guy set up and it's running on this localhost port 5173. So let's go to that port. So um so this is our traffic here. Let me just do localhost port 5173. And we're running this here. So I basically want to move the counter and all that other stuff, obviously. But let's see this setup. What do we have? We have our main.ts, obviously. So it's not really giving us a setup. I can just peek into his code base to see what he has. So we basically have the same code, same setup here. So that's a good thing. But using PNPM. I should probably have his own used PNPM. This is main.ts. Oh no, not this one. He has another in this guy. Should be a sidebar. Why is it closing? Yep. So let's see. Our setup is the same. Oh yeah, we have the same setup actually. We have the same setup. It's just being weird because of the number of Vite stuff. So if you read the code, you see the Vite logo, the inner HTML. It's grabbing the app coming from wherever in the app that it is. So it's grabbing this index.html and then it's rendering it directly in there. But it's their setup, calling the setup counter function. They're passing in your button. It takes in the button. Then it basically adds the event listener to your button elements with elements. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry. I just got distracted. So we have this guy running here. So at least that's one way in. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. So my boring reality TV show. So shared workers is what I'm playing with. So basically, now it gets everything set up and running. So now we need to set up our worker in our code base. I have it locally now, so I just need to set it up. So it said, as mentioned, workers are a second script. Right, I haven't missed anything, I hope. Right. Okay. So using worker.ts file and install the. Oh, so we have to install this guy as a dev dependency as well. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with this. So what does it do? Types for the global scope of web workers. Oh, okay, because we're using TypeScript here. So which will set up the environment for your TypeScript projects and match the runtime environment of the web worker. Okay. So okay, the APIs inside are generated from the specifications for JavaScript. Install the dependency, update to avoid clashing with the DOM APIs. If you have lib defined here or not, inside lib. Then you add lib. Oh, okay, okay. Cases is defined with lib. Okay, without lib, we need to add lib. We should move DOM. We should use. Oh, okay. So let's install and follow basically everything they've said here. Give me terminal. So I think I copied the command directly. Yeah. Just install this guy. So hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Wherever you're watching from. Okay, this has been installed. So now I check my tsconfig.json. So now the instruction says without instruction says without lib. Okay, let's see without lib. Do we have lib? Yeah, we have lib actually. So it says okay with lib I should remove DOM. Where's DOM? Ah, I see some. Because I just did it like this. I guess. Okay, so I think everybody should be fine now. So it's throwing an error in my main.ts. Throwing an error. So that I should remove DOM if I have lib already. I'm actually going to need to wipe it anyways. So unless I get more errors. So let me just kill my app first. Yeah, let me kill the app. So that might be the. I don't even like running my terminal from here. I'm just gonna run it to do my VS Code. So just npm run dev again. So everything seems to be good, I guess. I'm actually not getting errors. Why am I seeing this in my main.ts? Oh, oh, it's just the type inference and shit that is going off. But the thing still actually does render. So this is weird. Am I just hallucinating? I don't see any potential errors. So let's do this for now and then we'll eventually continue. Thank you for joining everyone and for watching me ramble and do nonsense. So we can create our connection in our main script using this syntax. Basically we need to identify each window, keep track of all window states, and alert other windows to redraw. Oh, basically we need to identify each window. Yeah, okay, it makes sense, right? Like this is what we're following. So let me keep this in the note somewhere. That should not be public advice. So okay. So basically, what we need to do, basically, we need to do this, guys. Yeah, is there where I can pop this out? I should be able to pop out. Hmm. I don't think Notes allows me to do that. Uh, yeah, I'll just keep scrolling back and forth, I guess. So it says basically we need to identify each window, keep track of all window states, and alert other windows to redraw. Okay, allow that to redraw once it states when this window state changes. That makes sense, right? So our states will be quite simple. So we're basically following going to have these states here. And it says the most crucial information is of course window.screen X and window.screen Y. So tell us where the window is relative to the top left corner, yeah, of your screen. Yeah, basically. So we have two type of messages. Each window, whenever it changes its state, will publish a window state change message with its new states. Okay, okay. And then the worker will send updates to other windows to alert them. Worker will send, okay, okay, okay. Once that one of them has changed, the worker will send a sync message with the state of all the windows. Hmm. 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 Interesting. So let's basically see how they arrange the code because I'm a bit confused there. So let's see how you arrange this code here. So where is it? 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 So come here. So we are currently on the worker.ts file. So in the worker.ts file, we have, let's see, probably I'm going to have to import all of that crap, but it starts off by setting up with, I thought I was going to create a new worker somewhere. I didn't create a new worker. What's going on? But it probably eventually comes back here, bro. But let's see. I think we like still get where it's headed. So just create the types file so that we can set it out our types. I guess, yeah. Mm, new URL, imports meta, imports the meta the URL. Okay. Now main script. Okay. Now main script, we can create a connection using that line of code. So let's see. Did they actually do that there? Mm, I don't see it being used anywhere for some reason. You're supposed to actually create a worker here. Let's see. I'm looking for it. Mm, so let's see. Didn't create a worker here. Cell types. Windows state. Let's work out TS. It should be somewhere around here though. Trying to avoid running into unnecessary errors. Where could this guy be? Oh, I can't search his code base globally. I probably would be able to if I had. So let's see, is there a new keyword here? Or new exists but in those two places about main.ts. I search for the new keyword. I mean, it's going to create a new worker instance. So let's see. Yeah, but like, not really. So let's see. Mm, still no. So this kind of leaves me a bit unsure as to where this shared worker will be done. Can recreate our connection in our main script using this, but then it doesn't eventually go to use it. Let's see. Maybe it's just me going crazy about something over nothing. But we'll eventually draw it this state and get started. But I don't see him setting up the shared worker anywhere though. So wait, am I missing something? Oh, it's blurry. Oh, is it that blurry? Sorry guys. Thank you for joining by the way. Thank you very much for joining. It's body here. But let's see though. I still will be quite simple. Yeah, but like I see that, yeah. But then I'm not seeing them actually setting up. Oh god, I can't believe I was going crazy about this line of code. I eventually found it. This might be, I might be actually needing glasses soon. Because what is going on here? This was line of code I was looking for. So he basically was introducing us to this syntax because I knew like he had to create the worker somewhere because how are we going to be using the shared worker? So the shared worker is a built-in um it's a built-in class in JavaScript that you can just create an instance of and then instantiate with these two um fields, or should I call them parameters, that the class would take. So it takes in a URL to the worker file and uh import the method or URL. What parameter is that? I need to read up on shared worker, see what it does. So shared worker and yeah. So what does shared worker do? So shared worker interface, okay, represents specific kind of worker like myself, blah, 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 blah. So shared worker, several browsers, all these browsers must share the exact same origin, same protocol, host, and port. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense according to his approach I explained. Okay. Yes, survive from event targets, wait and control the shared worker. So it has a hero, like a hero event. Instance methods. Okay. Okay. From its parents, the event targets interface. Event targets so it also has to it has a constructor that we must pass arguments to create a new instance. Basically like remove events now, add events now. Okay, the shard. Okay, so you have to pass in using the constructor. Both scripts contain this, so you can then start uh this is you guys can obtain reference, can obtain okay. S- Consent a set of document however is not empty, for example. Maybe through new sites, read more about show okay. Let's keep on the same origin, can obtain reference to that worker, okay. Alive as long as it's global scopes on our set. It's not empty. Oh, okay. I think I get okay, that makes sense. Sorry, it was a link to the blog I'm reading. Sure, of course. So here it is for everybody in the comments. I hope you can handle links though. Oh, wait, okay, for Twitter, I probably need to come and paste it on Twitter. Let's see. Uh, is it actually blurry on Twitter? Or do I need to change quality? I think Twitter is blurry. This is so bad. Oh, it's blurry on Twitter. Let me just put the YouTube link here. I was just experimenting. I didn't know Twitter was like this. Oh god. So where's the StreamYard? Let me look for it. So you can just come to YouTube if Twitter is extremely bad or something. Let me just send a tweet out. Words. So just be like, you can join on YouTube. Actually just experimenting. So you can join on Twitter on YouTube if the link's extremely bad. This is such a bad experience. So how about these guys? So what was I? Yeah, I was reading on web workers, shared workers on MDN. So yeah, so and it says shared worker developers global scopes owner set. Okay, set of document and worker global scope object is not empty, for example. Maybe through new shared worker. Okay, this makes sense, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. The on message events attached. The on message events is attached using if add event listener. The port is manually started using the stats. Oh, okay. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. I'll be coming back to this for reference purposes too. Let's see what happens. Let's set this stuff up and get coding. So I'll be able to gather a bit of information, and I know that I'll need a types.ts file. So let's just create that one. New file, brightness reducing. So types dot, no, sorry, types.ts. Uh, and then I know my type is going to be a Windows state type. So I'm going to have a type of Windows state, screen X number, screen Y number, width and height. And also don't forget basically what we need to do when this thing. We just need to identify each window, keep track of each window state, and alert other windows to redraw once the window state changes. Yeah. So yeah. So let's create our states. So screen X, screen Y, width and height, everything number. So type of window state. We can do screen X screen number, yep, screen Y. No, the type object is weird at times. Sometimes you can just use comma and then it still doesn't throw you an error. But if you control S, pretty hard then gives you um correct syntax to actually use with the semicolons. So height number as well. So we have that set up with height, screen X. I'll probably need to export this here because we are using it in a different file. So that is set up now. Oh, and then our width is window dot inner width, our height is window dot inner height, window dot screen Y, window dot screen X. Oh, so this basically holds a reference. So we can put a comment here. Holds a reference. Defines the type. Holds a reference to the window object properties. Properties we care about are screen X, screen Y, yeah, screen X and everything height. Yeah. So thanks for that tab 9. I think it was tab 9. So hey Rhyme, thanks for joining. Hello unknown, how are you doing? Thank you for this Udo Chuka. So I didn't know it was that blurry. Yes, very bad experience. Sorry about that, Kevin. Didn't know that. Interesting. You guys is so accounts logged in. Yeah, you can stream from Twitter apparently, like we stream it out. I don't know why the experience was just bad from that end. So you allow other windows to redraw once the window states once the window changes its states. So you basically have set up our window states. So the most crucial information is of course window.screen X and window.screen Y, as they tell us where the window is obviously relative to the top left corner to the top left corner of your monitor. So like from here of my screen. I don't know if you can see my screen, but from here on my screen down. So they basically tell us that's when it's knocking on my door. Yeah, sorry. Probably need to lock the door though. These kids are very noisy. So yeah, okay, yeah. So window as connects, obviously I mean like they will tell us where the window is relative to the top left corner of our monitor. Okay, let's see. Crazy how that works. So we have two types of messages. So each window, whenever it changes its state, we publish a window state changed message. Okay, with its new state. Okay. I mean that makes sense, right? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Whenever the window changes its states, it will publish a window state message Windows state change message. You need to find out what this message is. And then the worker will send updates to other windows to alert them that one of them has changed. The worker is like it's okay, it's like a WebSockets thing. This brings me back to like WebSockets vibes. Yeah, it's giving like WebSockets vibes. Like you have like a WebSockets emitter that emits an event, then basically you have to go and set up a listener on the client side that listen to this event. This event has been emitted from here. Everybody should listen to this. Then once this happens, do this and that and stuff like that. That makes sense. The guy will send the sync message with the state of all windows. But in this case, it's just that we're doing everything on the browser, but we're using web workers. So web workers giving me good vibes. So basically, so let's note this down as well. So basically we need to identify each window, keep track of all window states, alert other windows to redraw once the window changes states. Okay. Yep. So let's continue. So we can start with a plain worker looking a bit like this. So we basically need to go and start create a worker.ts file and then start and then get cracking. So yeah, I'm just going to delete this counter because I didn't need it actually. So let me name this to worker.ts. Yeah. Am I importing it somewhere? I feel like it threw me an error. Yeah, so this guy for now. Oh my god, it threw me more errors because setup counter I'm using it somewhere. Yeah, am I actually? Yeah, I'm actually using it in another place. I think it's here. So I might need to just delete this guy as well. I don't need this line of code for now, but I actually don't need any line of code here. But it's just fun, to leave the error to reg there, then I'll come back to it. So yeah, so it says I'm going to start with the plain worker listening to looking a bit like this. So I'm going to set up my worker like this. So it's basically an object with the Windows state, an ID, and then the ports that we're going to be. So apparently, okay, there's a port that the worker will send the sync message. So I think this port is where everybody listens from. Then okay, so it's going to be an array of objects from each window. So we have all our windows here. Then okay, an array of objects that contains Windows state, ID, and ports. Okay. So I'm basically going to follow everything that was written here because I've never worked with web workers before. But let's see how this will work. So Windows, sorry, let me self-type. I have a Windows state type, right? Yeah, Windows state. So I'm basically going to call the Windows state type that I wrote there. Yep. So, and then from there, I'm going to have like my ports as well. I'm going to have my ID as a number, my ID for the window. Then I'm going to have the ports being a message, being a message port. This type is probably built-in message port, yeah. So my Windows state that I wrote before, then port as message port, message port. So that's the message port. Where is it coming from? This channel messaging API interface is one of the most two ports of message channel. A message sent from one port and listening out for them arriving at the other. Interesting. So what's it about? Mm, Oh, so it has a couple of methods like director from here, post message. Okay. It's implied when using on message. Okay. I've never actually worked with this before. This is crazy. Crazy stuff. Somebody saying something. Yeah, it's very blurry on Twitter. Sorry about the experience, folks. Uh, for some reason, Twitter is so bad with whatever it is I'm doing right now. So you can just join on YouTube instead. Twitter is just so annoying. So Let's see. So we have two types of messages. Okay, okay, I already went past this. So I set up my Windows object. I know I haven't actually. So an array of that object. Then I create the array actually. So that we have our Windows array of objects set up. So now then I write my onConnect event handler. So my onConnect event handler basically takes in ports and then it picks the ports from the first index. And then it grabs that message that we saw from MDN. So a message is like a property, I mean a function rather, that implies the that has the post message event implied in it. So basically call this function the message event and the worker message. Okay, that's the type of the events we are basically going to be taking or listening for rather. And based on that event, we will then consider log something. We will do something. Mm, no, I know, I know. I know it's okay. I'm using ports down message. So ports is basically mm, okay. Let's go with the flow. See what this does. So on connect basically takes in a port, right? Yeah, it takes in ports. That does it actually matter? I didn't create ports anywhere. Yeah, it's declared by its value. It's not that port. No, it's not that port. Obviously not. I'm not structuring. So yeah. Okay, so then from there, I basically grab the ports from the first index. So like ports at index 0. Yeah. Then I write my port dot on message. So I put on message, then is a function, a name function that takes in an event, and then I have my port message, uh, my message event, okay, the type of worker message, right, okay, message event, message received by a target object. Okay, that is, but this happens on connect because you basically need to connect all the windows and then figure out which window is which. Mm. So message event, but it has implied type of um, worker message because that's the type of message we are listening for. Worker message. Yeah, exactly. So now there's going to be an error because what's that worker message is not really a built-in type. So we need to figure out where is worker message coming from. Yep, worker message is where it is. So based on that, we consider log. We'll do something. So I just consider log stuff. So log stuff happens. So cannot find worker message. My event is set up. Basically, but where is worker message coming from? It doesn't actually say where worker message is coming from. So we need to go and now create a worker message type. Wait, but we didn't create a worker message. We didn't have a worker message type before. Mm, it says coming from types, but we didn't write the worker message type. So basically it's come to school. Let's come to school and see what it's talking about. Types, worker message type. Where is it? So this is the worker message type. There's a message of connected states, Windows states, of sync or Windows. Mm-hmm. Windows states ID number. Message C window unloaded. Okay. Okay, somebody's okay. I'm sorry, I was reading something. So window unloaded. So basically has these four types. let's get this type in our code base. Message T. Message T, is that a built-in type? Wow, interesting. So let's get this guy set up. And message T will import, right? Message T, I've never seen this before. Yeah, I was trying to figure that out because where is message T coming from? So message T is takes in an action and the action is a string, obviously. And then it takes in a payload as well. Payload is unknown. I know it's like a TypeScript type that we used to get over stuff and be like, oh, we don't actually know what's coming here. We don't actually know what this is, but it could be of any shape or form. I don't know which is crazier, unknown or any, which is worse, maybe. No, or any TypeScript. So, so what's the Stack Overflow saying? So it says you can remember unknown, but just of unknown, which is type safe counterpart of any. Wait, for you? Wow. Anything is assignable to unknown, but unknown isn't assignable to anything. Interesting. Anything is assignable to unknown, but it's anything is assignable to unknown, but unknown isn't assignable to anything. Okay, that makes sense by itself. And any without a type of such a control flow and any without a type assertion control flow based now. Likewise, no operations are permitted or no without first asserting narrowing to a specific type. Okay. Just like any. Okay. Can assign V unknown to any other type. Because basically created V unknown here. So we can't assign it. Oh, okay. I think it's the type safe counterpart of any. You got that right. Okay. Okay. Moving on. So hey, hello David. I spent 1 hour on the stream already. And I haven't even built what I want to build. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, I was setting up types because TypeScript was annoying. It's annoying rather. So it takes in payload extends unknown and then basically have the action type that we want. That means we have all these 4 actions and we have passing the payload as well as to. But then all these payloads are going to give me errors because they're basically so maybe I'll still eventually come back to copy all the types that I have here. Because I'm just going to keep getting errors because all these types have been abstracted into like built-in types. So just going to come back here and grab these 3. God, I beg. Yeah. Structure it that way too. So this has been set up and we have no more cries from our web worker of our types file. So let's move on. So now on our basic connection to the shared worker looks something like this. So first, this is time for me to wipe. So now we need to connect to our shared worker because basically what we did here was just creating our Windows objects and telling that okay, these are the parameters that our Windows objects will have. And then we created a basic onConnect event handler that grabs a port for us, and then based on the message received through the port, it runs an action based on the message event. That's basically what I can extract from this. So now, our basic connection to shared worker will look something like this. So now we need to go and set up our connection to the shared worker. I have some basic functions that generate an ID and calculate the current Windows state. Also, I did some typing on the kind of message that we can use called worker message. Yeah, and calculate the current Windows states. Okay, that's what this generate ID does. I calculate the current, and also I did some typing of on the kind of message that we can use called worker message. So we've seen worker message and how it sets it up. Very nice work, by the way. But let's basically write what is in main.ts. So main.ts need to be wiped. Why am I still getting an error? Because I haven't imported worker message. Yep. So that's been set up. Just wipe this and let's start writing this like this. So I'm basically going to write const shared worker. You want to do the imports later. Um, VS Code will help me out. So I need to create a new shared worker, call my worker.ts file, and then import the method or URL. The new shared worker. Why is it saying shared worker global scope? I just want to do shared worker. The shared worker exists, right? This is small s. No, there's shared worker. Why is it telling me? Why is it giving me this error? Do I need to import? Shared worker should be built in here. So why do I get this weird error? Uh, why not spelling it correctly? It's shared worker. Let's Google it. Let's see what the error is. I did the types thing though. With let's see, where's my package.json? I installed, where is it? Types shared worker. So I don't know what is wrong. Why this guy is being annoying. Does he have a type I need help? Let's Google this first. What's this? Mm, okay, let's go back here. Sorry. So does this have anything for us? Calling code is this guy. Okay, looks like size like Stack Overflow types shared worker. Yeah, that was why I installed now. Was that not why I installed? Because why is this guy throwing me an error? Yes. That was why I installed. Is there a newer version? Yes, there might actually be a newer version. That was the last published 9 days ago. Wait, so what's going on right now? I basically followed moving DOM. I had my lib, so I moved DOM. Yes. Oh, it's because I used this. Save dev flag. I didn't add it. So maybe I need to uninstall shared worker. Command G. Control C. I have a node modules here. Okay, I probably should not delete that. So npm uninstall. As type shared worker says to this guy. Okay, it's been removed. So let's grab this command. No. Let's place this guy there. It's already saved to dev already though. For you? Maybe I was just thinking because I didn't actually change anything. So let's see what the error might be. We actually, I think you're right. So what could be causing this weird error? Cannot find name shared worker. Why are you doing this? Shared worker is already declared. I mean, anything else could be wrong. I followed everything that they said actually is here. Oh, okay. an interface called this. Let's see. How did he set up his own shared worker? Mm, Jam, close the door. Shared worker. Is it locked? Shared worker. Shared worker. Shared worker. Oh, sorry. It should be here. Sorry. Wait, what's going on? It's in the main.ts. How come I? How come I'm not seeing that? I saw that here. Here, though. Mm, hmm. Mm, get current Windows state, ID generate ID. Okay. This drawing part is where I actually want to get to. But let's see. Don't know why this setup is being so annoying. Okay, let's read code. So main.ts. Yeah, basically as this setup. Okay, these are coordinate stuff. We don't need this for now. We don't need this for now. I'm not drawing anything yet. So window worker handler is something I'm curious about. Worker handler. So in worker handler, I set up this class and I created a shared worker. Oh my god, he actually wrote this extensive lines of code. Wow. So let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So what is he doing here? Let's see, what is he doing here? So he basically created this class, takes it. Yeah. Okay, that's this field here at the top that he has put out here. So Windows field, current window field, ID field, unseen cover method, and the worker, shared worker. So this shared worker, where is this coming from? So shared worker is coming from somewhere, obviously. Where is it coming? It's like a built-in type, yeah. Because it then comes here to do disturb worker because could that be it? So let's do a worker handler.ts. Let's see. Handler.ts. So crazy. So at the risk of writing everything here, let's copy this and paste it here. So let's see. Now I'm curious about this guy, shared worker. Yeah, but like that's the thing. There's no interface called shared worker. So how is he using it? Like it doesn't actually exist in the code. I'm guessing that is weird errors. So okay, let me take this out first. So let's Google shared worker in TypeScript. Yeah, what I installed was a type, yeah. Yeah, but like why is it unsupported here? Post message, okay. Okay. If people are creating new shared worker and it's actually working, so why is mine throwing an error? It's weird. Yeah, was a type. Yeah. Listen, thank you for this, by the way. Yeah, it was a type. So let's see. Part of the type definition you have put from NPM. Mm, okay, let's close this guy. Let's look around. Okay, let's see. They have a code sandbox. Aha. Mm, anyone maybe. I hope they have what we need there. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. MDN. The MDN should tell me what I need. Shared worker constructor creates a new shared worker. So what is going on? Am I doing it wrong? Although this could just be TypeScript being weird and throwing me errors because I've actually not run the code to see if there's an error really. Because apparently what I'm saying here, I can actually use shared workers. Shared worker constructor is supported. There's some people that are trying to have support for it. But to hell with it, I'm just going to write the code for now. We haven't run the code yet, so that's like a typing error that keeps popping up. Update your TS config. Okay, it's part of the setup. Oh, I just update my TS config here. So let me see. With what? What do I update it with? Is there something I'm supposed to add to my TS config? Okay, let's see. Let's see TS config. Let's see what did they add. What did they add there? So wow. Okay. We actually kept his DOM here. Why did that place tell me to remove my DOM? Uh, skip loop check. Let's see this. Wow. I cannot believe what is happening. But in this setup, they told me to remove my DOM, and I just blindly followed it. They told me to remove my DOM here. Or was I reading the wrong thing? Let me see what's going on. God, I beg. Wait, chill. Uh, let's say we are not dealing with all these configurations for now. Please, why was I told that in the first place? That's so cruel. It's part of the setup, installation setup too. You are not. I don't really understand what you are trying to say. Onyela, hi, this one. Is my screen frozen? Installation setup too. Where is that? Is there an installation setup too? Maybe you post a link or something. I will get what you mean. But I don't really understand what you mean. Why is my screen doing this? My screen frozen by chance. Wow. Can't believe I was just thrown out of my own stream. Yeah, or yeah, like if you can maybe share a link or something to what you meant, I can probably get because I don't think I understand what you mean. But I added the DOM back to the tsconfig.json yet, and then the error went away. So let's just do it from here and see what happens. Because now it doesn't actually it's telling me now that an argument for scripture was not provided. And now it actually sees context as to what shared worker meant. This tsconfig was just playing with me at this DOM. Rather. If I move the DOM now, wait, what is happening actually? Okay, then it goes back to that error. But then when I do this, now I have it back with like context and everything. Installation setup too. What do you mean? So uh so basically let me continue from here. So now we set that guy up. Okay. Let me continue. Okay, let me continue. So now I add my new URL and everything, the URL for my worker file. So I do new URL. Oh, sorry. So my URL to the file, they're in the same directory, so there really is no. So worker.ts, and I had a comma import the meta dot URL. Okay, this guy's been set up. So current window. Now there's a current window function. I mean, get current window state function that this guy is calling, but it's coming from Windows state, which is another file here. So Windows state is where the states of the okay. So Windows state is where the states of the window the windows are being managed. So we have get current window state. So basically returns okay. Basically returns this, yeah. So window.screenx. Okay, this makes sense. Like for the current window you're dealing with of your monitor screen. So this the window change is also another function. Takes in your new window and old window. Even though the return true const, but then it checks the height not equal to the previous height. If it's not equal to the previous, the result is either true or false, a boolean. So if result is true, then you can iterate based on whether or not the window has changed. Okay, that makes sense. Get window center, divide the window width by 2 window height. Yeah, all these functions make sense. Okay, so seems I can't send the URL. Oh, you can just tweet it at me or something. Or I don't know why that is. It's on YouTube. Should be able to. But let me continue from here though. So I'm going to create a Windows state file as well. Windows state.ts file. So yeah, I'm going to now write the get current Windows state function there. There's a new window, so we send immediately a message. Yep. So I need to get the get current window state function and generate ID functions. Generate ID is not even a function here. So what does generate ID do and where in this code does it set it up? Was it a method in this class? This class of worker handler? No, maybe not. Or generate ID is a function written somewhere here. Wait, doesn't even have generate ID set up here. So what are we exactly writing? No, we figure it out. Generate ID. Then it calls the main function. That's so cool. Okay, so worker.ts. And then this will put the message becomes a very robust function. I'm actually looking for generate ID. Not exactly sure he's using the variable because he just created the variable. Didn't actually use it. Did he use its ID? Yeah, he's using it here in the payload for shared worker reports dot post message. Mm, let's see. So he set up the poke. Okay, set up the shared worker here, and then in his payload, he has this connected message. It's again a worker message, and the action is that it's connect when it's connected, send this payload of the current window, and this gets the current window state, and um mm, then isn't even passing the ID. Yeah, the ID is just a number here. So ID number states with ID number and window states on C callback function. Yep. Sorry. Somebody texting. Okay, you can't send the URL. So basically, oh shit, look up Jason. I'm going to write the worker handler function step by step. So we figure it out along the way how it is set up the worker handler. So this article is doing a terrible job at explaining what his code is on GitHub. So we'll just try to piece it together and see what he has done. Um yeah, so for now. But basically what he's saying in this part is that mm, once you start the application, we should alert the worker that there is a new window. So we send immediately a message that oh the new window has just popped open and stuff. So I think that makes sense. But ID can just be a normal number that we can just add code to that number, that's zero or something. So that makes sense. We can listen to this message on our worker side, and then okay. So I think it makes sense that I abstracted his worker handler into a class so that I can write all the logic for his worker handler and doesn't have to deal with stress. So I'm just going to follow in this spirit and I'm going to set up the worker handler here so that we don't have to go through all the stress. So worker handler is set up here. So let me just so let's start let's write the class. So export class worker window worker handler. Yeah. Just trying to follow the code so that I don't throw too many errors. That I can rename the variables later on. So you're creating a class, so it's not a function. Okay. What's saying? Seems I can't send the URL. Yeah, you can just try to. Did you ask me or something? Or you didn't yet? Okay, so I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, so I was writing this function. So but then we have to create these two types, type of state with ID and a type of unsick callback function. So it takes in all the windows based on the state with ID function, state with ID type. So all the windows have a number in window states. Okay, that makes sense. But then it's a function that okay. Then returns void. So what does unsick callback do? Mm, it's not windows, gets current window state. This is the windows to get all the windows. Yeah. The for each of so yeah, it's like calling the function. It's not recursive, it's like I'm saying callbacks. So this method you've declared here. So the for each callback, passing all windows to that callback. So what's CB? It's just I saying that for each callbacks. So that place where I'm passing all the callbacks on the callback function. So since it's here when we're doing the constructor, probably instantiating it. So I'm saying callbacks. Uh, interesting. It actually isn't being set up. It just exists as, yeah, this should be overriding this, yeah. I don't see on sync callbacks to here. Mm, wow. Code is, well, it makes sense, sort of. Yes, maybe. So post message on message, taking an event. Uh okay, okay. On the message, yeah. Mm, break out of it. So it's a sync case. Remember, I have to sync the message to decide how to update the windows. Okay, that's the rest. Where's the article? I'm using this code. Okay, okay. Let's set it up. Stay with IDs. Let's create the type first. Type state with ID. So stay with ID is a type that exists and has ID as a number. And we have our window states to be a type of window states. Yep, setup. So then another type of on-sync callback function. This callback function applies callback function. Yeah, on-sync here. Sync callback function. And then we are taking all windows as an object. And grabbing the state with ID type, assigning it to all windows, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then returns void. If we go back to the article, it's actually roughly doing the same thing, but it has a generate ID function. And it's not even stressing because we should not even be doing satisfies worker message. Is that a TypeScript thing? Interesting. Wow. Okay, I think that code uh on GitHub is like is refactored code. Let's see, the right is generate ID function. I can basically write my own function though, if that is the case. But yeah, this makes get generate ID, just generate a random ID. So let's follow this for now. I don't feel comfortable writing this window. Still trying to piece it together, and I don't want to just be writing the code. So let's build on what we already have existing, and then let's follow through. Yeah. So what did I say? My main.ts, I set up my shared worker, my current window. So current window, get current window state, get current. So I'm basically going to call this function. For get current window state just returns so const. I like writing function. Export function get current window state, and it basically returns screenx as window dot screenx Oh, sorry, I wrote returns. What the hell? Screen Y, yeah. Window dot screen Y, and then we have screen. We have width rather. Then window dot inner width. Yep. Right. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. We're supposed to get the inner width of the window. There's no window dot width. Yeah, window dot inner width. So and then height. Oh, sorry. Window dot inner height. So you basically have this setup to get current window state, and then we just import this here. Yep, that's the setup. So, and then ID, there's a generate ID function. Generate ID function. So I can just come back here. I can just create a simple function here that generates ID. I can just basically say the function should export it. Yeah, maybe return master random or something. Maybe I can make it a symbol. So it's always unique. So generate ID, return symbol, master random. Now can import this guy as well. Yep, that's been set up as well. So audio went off for some reason. Oh, my audio went off. Is it back now? Can you hear me? Let's see YouTube if I can hear myself. Oh, okay. I can hear. Okay, I can hear. So that's the setup. Now we have generate ID being called. So let's take this out. Very. So where are we? Where are we? So generate IDs here. So now, so it says once we start the application, we should allow the worker that there is a new window. So we send immediately a message. So now in our main.ts still, we're going to call shared worker now. But then we're now going to post a message that would, and this post message is a function here that would fire that message to tell that, oh, okay, there's a Windows state change. If you remember Windows state change that we noted down. So Windows state changed message, whenever a state of a window changes or something. I say we'll publish a Windows state message with new states. This worker will send updates to other windows to alert them that one of them has changed. Okay. Send a sync message with the states of all the windows. Okay. So if you remember from there, so we're going to now say shared worker. So come down here essentially. So shared worker dot port dot post message. So post message is going to post an object because that's its MO. So yeah, it's like dispatches an object. So this message is to post. And then we can have other like a transfer object as well. Yeah. So okay, I don't think the other parameter is important. Sorry, what's going on? Okay. So now from here, the action according to we set up our actions here even if we remember from this action. So whenever it states, so what does the article say? That there's a new window once you start the application. Okay, so we set up the action here. If you remember even. Yeah. There's a window state change payload now. Yeah, so this is the message. So it takes in the action and the payload for the action. Yeah, so an action can be of various types, which are as action. So action is just a string here essentially. So either of these guys, then our payload will be the objects. But in this case, we're going to send in a Windows state change object which contains old window, new window, and then the ID. So yeah, exactly. So old window. We're not sending new window. But if we don't send old window, okay, old window can apparently, according to the types we set up here, look at this. Old window. So Windows state here, if you look at Windows state, is based off of this guy. If we don't send old window to throw an error, should we make old window optional? Because it doesn't actually, it needs to dispatch old window as well. So well, let's set it up and see. Let's go through the errors. So and it satisfies worker message, which is this type that we basically set up here. Satisfies the TypeScript keyword, right? Yeah, it satisfies the TypeScript keyword. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. This is so action window states changed, which is basically window. Just going to come here and carry this guy back. Let me move this one window. Let me move this guy. I'm not using it yet. I need this types. Let's carry this guy. So yes, an object we are dispatching. So payload. Our payload will contain the ID, and our ID will be whatever ID is. But we don't need to call this since we already have this ID, so just call it ES6. So new window, yeah, new window, that's the type. So new window be whatever generated with current window, yeah, which is our get current window state is, yep, exactly. Which if we remember from our window states, just basically returns this guy. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's where it returns. But we probably need to set up the return type. I didn't set up the type for it. Yeah, mistake. My bad. So should be a window state. Yep. And this should maybe just return symbol. Will symbol still be a number? Be a symbol. Symbol is a type. Yeah, but that would throw so many errors because I'm expecting the number. I think it returns a number. This is why we got scenario. But let's see. So based on this, we can then call current window. So yeah, okay. And then now we're going to say that this object satisfies worker message. And that is after this satisfies worker message. Now we're going to get so many. Now type symbol is not assigned to type number. Exactly. So now this might be me going off a ledger. Going on off a ledger because this symbol thing. Symbol is supposed to help it be unique here. So let me see. Symbol JavaScript MDN. So let's see. What does symbol actually? Can we do like a symbol or number? Number. That's a couple of methods. But let me see if I did this. Oh my god, let's see. Will this actually work? Yeah, but this is so weird here because if I try to run this, for example, generate ID console.log. Wait, actually not here. Let me go and console.log it on the other end because this is so fucking weird. Console.log generate ID. Let's see what it actually becomes. So it's telling me okay, does not satisfy expected type worker message. Types of property payload are incompatible. Old window is missing. Yes, but old window is declared. So Now, exactly what I anticipated. So am I going to make old window? So I'm going to make old window three. I'm going to make old window be be an optional type because we actually did not set stuff for that. Okay, so can I listen to this message, blah blah blah. Uh old one changed. Old window index. Hmm. Where is it? 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 Mm, old window index the window states because new window. Yeah, but where did old window index come from? Okay. Where did new window come from? Oh, else it's a new window. Okay, okay. Window states changed. It's okay. The switch statements based on the message. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Send sync here. No, not for each. When send the sync there. Uh, okay. And welcome message. Well, wait. Welcome message is a state that. Let's see. Because look. Okay, okay, okay. Based on yeah. Windows state changed. So yeah, but these guys have their own payloads, so we can't really. Yeah, so these guys have paid the step setup. So yeah, I was looking at something here. So if we look at this, so we're still trying to set up the shared worker here to like eventually like get things together. But let's see how crazy this will be to set up. Definitely going to be satisfied when I said so. So uh okay, back here. Mm, Windows state change message. Okay, but we're not here yet. We're still here. Mm, so basically, I have this payload with the ID and the new window being current window. So that's why it should. But for now, I think I'm temporarily just going to short this guy so that I don't have to deal with. But let's temporarily shut this guy up. Where is it? 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 Old window. For now, just for now. So I'm making it optional for now. But I actually wanted to see where's my local host 5? Local host 5173. I want to see what sorry, 5173. I should be seeing so many errors. Yeah, I cannot convert a symbol value to a number exactly. Mm. So let me just take this guy off for now. For now, for now. Not the random takes in a callback value. Yeah. It's I just do something now. I was supposed to actually call my the random to return session. So I'm not exactly sure if it's always return. No, but let's do this for now. Let's just between 1 and 10. Sorry, there's asterisk. Mm-hmm. 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 Grandpa, thank you. Why is it calling the function then? Why is it returning the function? Shouldn't be returning the function, it should just be calling it directly. There's no need to return. Yeah, but like the function also returns a value. So what is going on? So that means you need to go and call the function wherever we're using it to eventually be able to use it. But I'm calling the function now. Or where am I consider login? Where is it? Generate ID. I'm calling generate ID. I'm consider. Oh, sorry. Consider ID. So it generates this ID every time. But we can just do a master flow every time as well. Yep. Setup. Yeah, the possibility of this guy not I can actually write should I write any statement because but that like that doesn't make sense here because how do I actually keep track of yeah like this might be a bottleneck that I'll need to come back to. Let me just put a comment here and do unique generation of IDs. So okay, let's come back here. Let's come back here and let's handle that guy actually. So yeah, where's Sky set up? So I set up satisfies to be and I set up old window rather to be a conditional an optional parameter that must be passed into the payload because apparently we are not passing it here. So we can listen to this message on our worker side and change the on message accordingly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so basically once the worker receives the Windows state change message, yeah. So we created our shared worker and everything and are dispatching a message, we're posting a message here. So once the worker receives the message, Windows state message, it's either a new window, either it's a new window, we append it to the state, or it's an old one that changed, then we should alert everybody that the state has changed or something. So now in our post the on message. Okay. I think I see where this is headed. So now put the on message, we are going to write this code here. So const message. Is there any place we use message again? Because was MSG? Message equals whatever the event is dot the data coming back. Yep. So we're listening to the post message. We're going to grab the post message object here with the on message event handler. So we're now going to switch on whatever the message dot action is. Yeah, which is basically events dot data dot action. Message dot action is, and based on that, we're going to handle the state of Windows state changed. And we're going to destructure from the payload the ID and the new window. And then we're going to do the windows, the find index. Windows array we have at the top for each window. If the ID of the window equals this new ID, then we know it's an old window it's an old window index. Makes sense. So if window Z does not equal to -1, that is the old one changed. Okay. But now that I'm using master random, else new windows dot push to generate my ID. Is there a better way I should generate my ID? Hello Jeffrey, everyone. Is there a better way to be generating my ID? Because this might potentially lead to an issue. Because how is it generating his ID? Uh, So you can basically camera is on. So you can basically generate an ID and stuff. Let me see. Okay. Some basic functions that will generate an ID and calculate the current Windows state. Yeah, let's roll with what we have at the moment and let's see what happens. So the case of Windows state changed. So I'm just basically going to destructure my ID and new window for my payload that I'm sending back. Sorry, message. And I'm going to get my window indexed, my old window index rather. So it's just basically going to find. But am I at any point pushing to my windows? Yeah, now I'm going to okay, this makes sense now because okay, I'm at the random actually was because I've generated in a random ID. The random ID I've pushed it together with my okay. Should I be using mat of floor here even? Because mat of floor might give me issues here. So I'm going to get rid of this temporarily because I'm trying to prove something. And okay, this makes sense. I think this makes sense, yeah. So yeah, okay, that if the ID exists again means that I've already used the ID before. But if the ID does not exist, it basically means that the old one. Okay, if the wait, this old window index is basically going to tell me, okay, find index. The find index is find index JavaScript. So find index basically helps me to check. It's a boolean. It returns okay. So find index method of array instance returns the index of the first elements in an array that satisfies the provided testing function. So means finding index of for each window to see if the window ID equals an ID that equals this ID that is coming back from the payload. Yeah. Yes. Okay. If the element satisfies the testing condition, -1 is returned. That is okay. Now this is me saying that if the ID does not equal -1, that is okay. I'm changing the old index. Then I want to do this instead. Okay. Okay. I think I see. That is okay. That is actually found an ID that existed before in my Windows object. So basically, in that case, what I would want to do is to grab that index that I have. Yes, and then okay, wait, old win wait, what does it return? So it returns what does it return? Cover function. Or the first element that satisfies that. Oh, the first value in the array that satisfies that, okay, is what's to return. Okay. That makes sense, right? The window states. So you're now overwriting the window state to be equal to new window. I remember from here we set up our window states. With the window states is coming from here. Okay. We go to that new window. Else it actually means that it equals to -1 and a new window that we didn't find that okay, we didn't find anything that matches, we didn't find an ID that matches the ID that is coming back from the payload. That is, we didn't change an old window, so it's a entirely new window. Then we just add it to the Windows array, and then we do a sync for all the windows outside of in this for each here. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, makes sense. So, and then we break out, obviously, break out of this place. But this is just for one case of Windows states changed based on the message action. So, yeah, Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. So basically, I'm just going to grab this line of code as well since I've explained basically. Okay, wait. So sorry. Finding next. Try to minimize the amount of tabs I have. Uh, yep, yep. So basically, know what this line of code does as well. Yeah. So this basically helps us. Yeah, find. Okay. So now, if old window index does not equal to -1, that is the old one changed. This is one that already exists changed. So we just basically going to do Windows at old window index dot message dot window state equals, right, yeah, equals the new window that is coming in, because new window that had the structure and rather, because new window is essentially what we always send back from here. Then they didn't actually even clarify that at times we might be sending, they never actually stated the points where we'll be sending back old window as part of the state. But let's just put it to be optional. I mean, no harm done. Else, I want to push an entirely new window to my Windows array. Yeah, and that's very fair. The ID that is coming back and the Windows states being new window, and then my ports. But what's my ports? What's my ports? I don't have a port set. Okay, I have this ports. Ports is just oh, I think ports would be grabbed like returns message per array, sends the message for cross document messaging and channel messaging. Okay. Hmm. Oh, is the port associated with the channel that the message is coming through from the um, shared worker? Hmm. Makes sense. So I just grabbing that port, the port at that index, and we're just putting it in the object like that. Okay, a lot of stuff being learned definitely. I've never done this before. So so Windows the push. So I'm basically going to push the object with the ID that we're passing in. A new message. What's the message? Windows state. No, Windows state, sorry, no new message. Windows state is going to be new message. I'm structuring new message from new window rather. New window, and then I'm passing the ports like this. Windows states. Yeah, shouldn't be getting error. That was getting errors. So, and then after all this is done, where's the if statement? After all this is done, I basically want to now grab each window, and then I want to do a sync, to send a sync to update all the windows that okay, there has been an update. Everybody please respond to this update and be aware that this update has happened. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey Deluxe Kid, how are you? Hello Jeffrey, how are you doing? I'm just trying to like figure out shared workers and stuff. So basically going to come back here, Windows for each. So for each window, I basically want to now do a sync for each window. So now that is where then I'll now do this window dot post or post message. Okay, this makes sense. It actually does make sense. So for each window dot port, the port of that message, yeah, I've basically push this object. So each of the objects here are basically going to be having this essentially. But wait, okay, it's the Windows state that I'm changing. I just wanted to clarify this because What if I didn't? What if the window I found the window ID that matches, but then that state of the window happened to change. So I thought I was overwriting the window, but instead we are grabbing the window states of that window that we already had before, and we're just assigning to new window. And new window is an object that matches what window state is, and it basically has screen X, screen Y, width, height, per as per with respect to your monitor screen. So yeah, sorry, window dot port dot post message. Yep. So basically, we're just going to have this in here. So the action that we're going to be doing here is a sync action because we're syncing everybody. Sync action, sorry. Sync action. And what else are we doing? We are sending the payload. So the payload is going to be all windows because that's what it's expecting. If you remember from the types we set up. Yes, and then window states, then the ID. So an array of objects essentially. So that means we're just going to be sending the entire array, this Windows array. Yes, because yeah, because basically is what basically as what that guy needs. So we're not attaching ports though. Or don't we need to? Because port is here and port is going. Okay, we already done ports. No, we haven't actually. The payload is basically going to be, let me see this guy. Sync ID and Windows states. But like there is a slight issue because this guy has ports with it. But we've already done window.ports.post message. And we're just basically sending in the stringified version of the Windows array and satisfies worker message. Okay. So payload for this guy is going to be all Windows and all Windows is going to be we're passing the why are we stringifying and passing? Because I'm trying to see the relevance of this. So he said to send the sick. I actually need a bit of a hack because the port property cannot be serialized. So I stringify it and pass it back because I'm lazy and don't just map the windows to a more serializable array. Because the port cannot be serialized. Okay. The port property cannot be serialized because we are sending in. Yeah, that's what I was asking because we are sending in ports as part of the Windows array rather. So now what it does is it stringifies the Windows array first, then it passes it back to convert it back. Okay, I see. I see what it means. So JSON dot stringify. This is dot stringify, then it passes in the Windows array essentially. Okay. And now this satisfies worker message, obviously. Yeah. So let me see, post message is here. Yeah, so satisfies. Oh, am I doing the wrong thing? Yeah, I'm doing the correct thing. This guy is for the who is this? It's for the post message object being opened, and this is for the for each here. So satisfies, sorry, I always get caught up with all this. Worker message. Yeah. No errors because obviously we don't need any. So this has set up. We set up the on connect event handler. Sorry. Sorry. So I was just setting up the worker message. Yeah, sorry, I was checking what's up. Okay. Wait, what I'm working on deluxe kit. So I'm working on this actually. I'm working on setting this stuff. So I'm this sharing state between Windows without the server thing that was trending on Twitter for a while. So I'm trying to understand how that was done. And apparently, beyond the person that did this one, the very cool one, used a very different approach towards the person that towards not that sharp that I'm following did. Not sharp basically used so Beyond used local storage to share states, and then apparently there's a storage event that that the local storage API provides that you can actually use to listen to changes in local storage based on the Windows position, and then you then make the update and sync it across the Windows. But NetApp is using a different approach with shared workers, so which is what I basically have been doing to basically set up the shared workers and everything in the live stream and everything like that. Yeah, thank you for joining, the Lux Kid. So back to what I was doing. Okay. So I see the hack that he said he wanted to do here. Now it's time to draw stuff. The fun part. Finally, we're doing something fun. So of course we'll be drawing complicated 3D spheres. We'll just draw a circle in the center of each window and a line linking between the spheres, like we saw above here. Okay. So I'm using the basic 2D context of the HTML canvas to draw. Makes sense. You can use whatever you want. So to draw a circle, it's pretty simple. So where do we draw the circles, really? So I want to like clarify. Let's start drawing. I can probably get this over with soon enough. So it's main.ts, but we basically have set up our window worker handler. Let me see how this will go down. Base change. Okay. So now I need to react to state change here because I was trying to see where state change be reacted to. Okay. Yeah, this makes total sense. Right, so now, yeah, let's draw. So of course we won't be doing complicated 3D spheres. Okay, makes sense. We'll just draw a circle in the center of each. Just draw a center of each window and a line linking between the spheres. I'll be using basic 2D context of the HTML canvas to draw. You can use whatever you want to draw a circle. It's pretty simple. Oh my god, I haven't actually used. I have though. There was something I did at work at one point where I was doing where we had to work with what's it called? There's like this thing called spray money. Yeah, when you spray money, so like this notes like an image, but we're using Canvas to actually render the image. So each note has a way we are manipulating it individually. By like grabbing the array of notes, then we're randomizing an operation of rotations based on for each note. We're now rotating it within the window and stuff, and we're animating it to fall on the screen and stuff. But I didn't write the core code for that, so this is probably my first time working with Canvas context. But yeah, I should. So it has a lot of methods and properties. Apparently, this is crazy. What is this code? So this is called center. So grepper coordinates. Where are these types coming from? I hope they are built-in types though, because center. Okay, structured X and Y center. So I think it's a built-in type. Okay, so let's draw center circle. So nope, const draw center circle. Draw center circle should be a function. Yeah, I don't like doing this. Yeah, I like writing like my functions like this. Draw center circle. So center circle is taken in context. So context is going to be canvas rendering context 2D. Canvas rendering context 2D. Wow, it's just very long name. Canvas API. It's used for drawing shapes, text, images, and other objects. Okay. So this is going to be like coordinates. It's coming from coordinates. Oh, it's coordinates, yes. So coordinates is a built-in type, but it has X and Y. So I'm going to set up a coordinates type. Yeah, that's basically going to be numbers though. Yeah. But let's see. Let's set up coordinates here. Now where's the drawing happening actually? This is where the drawing is happening. This is not where the drawing is happening. That's where they're handling. So you factor this on, it actually looks very, very, very nice. It's not fair. So Windows states sorry. Coordinates. So coordinates is a type that is set up here. A number, like I predicted. Yeah. So let me just put it up here for convention. I need to export it. Maybe I'll use another file. Let's be on the safe side. So type coordinates. So coordinates as x to be a number and y to also be a number. Setup. So coordinates setup. So draw center circle. Let's try the implementation of draw center circle. So you start by destructuring our x and y from there because we'll need them from the center object. Yep. All structure elements. Yeah. Thank you, TypeScript, for telling me stuff that I can obviously see. So what's this color? Uh, the color is like a white-ish, grayish color rather. So stroke style. So context dot stroke style. So stroke style is what color gradients or patterns used for the strokes around shapes. Font is black, okay. Repeating image. So if you create the canvas, you can basically grab the canvas, get context, yeah, and then start doing all these things on it. But what are we doing here? We're actually doing the same thing. Yeah, we're doing the same thing actually. Just because you're using TypeScript and shit. Yeah, makes sense. Mad. Okay. So back to being serious. Back to being serious. Stroke style. So this color really. So context dot line width. Context dot line width is going to be make it 10 pixels. Just basically follow what they've done. So what does begin part do? So start a new part by emptying the list of subparts. What does that even mean? Begin part, then it's blue. Okay, when I move 2020, X and Y, like this, X and Y 2020. Then the line stops at 200 on X, 20 on Y, still stays. Stroke. Then we do a second part. So what does stroke do? Stroke how you end things. Sorry, I said end things. Stroke, yes, stroke. Stroke is okay, okay, okay. I think close parts. That would be close parts. What does stroke actually do? Let me say I didn't even get it. So stroke outlines the current or given part to the current stroke style. Aligned to the center of the part. The half of the stroke is drawn on the inner side and half on the other half on the outer side. Oh, hmm. Typically you want begin parts when you want to stroke. Oh, okay, okay. Moving on. Um, so begin parts. So then context or arc, context or arc. So arc, what does arc do? So arc, segments for x not provided. It takes in xy radius, star angle. So I think arc is what we actually use to draw the circle. So this is the radius of a circle from school to pi, perimeter of a circle. This is like 2 pi r, right? If I remember. No shit, sorry, no, that's not. No, no shit. Okay, okay. Actually, no, I know this. I know this. Perimeter is 2 pi r. So for you to get radius to have in the live stream, let me stop it. So yeah, yeah, okay. So I was saying bad math stuff. So radius is a number. So you have pi, 2 pi. 2 pi is like that's like perimeter of a circle, right? If I do my math correct. So 2 pi, and then what else? What else is there? There's something that is false there. Is it counterclockwise? Oh, it's a boolean. So you are saying false. We want to be clockwise. Hmm. Okay, that's why the circle looks maybe like this. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm starting to see some familiar things now. So basically, we got this, and then sorry, context, because we're drawing a circle really, and then that's using arc. So context does stroke, does stroke. Okay, and then context of close path. So close path. Okay, so close path is actually what we used to end the drawing. So we begin part here, do what the drawing wants to do, stroke to fill in the lines and everything. Draw the lines, draw those parts. Okay, that makes some sense at least. So moving on. So now to draw the lines, we need to do a bit of maths. My God, I thought I was going to run away from maths forever. Apparently, maths is chasing after my life. And to draw the lines, you need to do a bit of maths. I promise it's not a lot. Converting the relative position of the center of another window to coordinates on our current window. Okay, converting the relative position of the center of another window. Okay, to coordinates on our current window. Basically, we are changing bases. I do this using this bit of math. First, we'll change the base to have coordinates on the monitor and offset that by the current window, screen X or screen Y. Okay, first we change the base to have coordinates on the monitor and offset that by current window, screen X on the monitor. Okay, so basically what we're doing is converting by another window to coordinates on our current window. Okay, on the monitor and offset that by, okay, so let me see this image. You probably explain it. So current window offsets from the, remember, top left. So this is one window, this is window one, window two. So target position after base change is this guy here. Okay, so target window offset is what, target window offset is what we have here at this position. So this target position, we're like we are targeting this target position, and then target window offset is this window here, obviously the window we are using to track that. Okay, what changes are happening, changes are happening. So like forms this weird rectangle then. Okay, target position after change is what we'll look at here. Oh, so there's a change happened, then we target this place. Target position is what this place is. Target position after base change. Okay, target window offset. Change base to have coordinates on monitor and offset that by current window screen. Oh, okay, I think this makes sense. Current window screen, target position and everything. So yeah, we can basically work with this, I think. So yeah, this makes sense to some extent. Yeah, this makes sense to some extent. Makes sense to some extent. Makes sense to some extent. Let me speak this. We're doing maths now, apparently. uh, uh, so we're doing maths now, apparently, with whatever it is that we're doing right now. So share screen, share this guy. Where is it? This guy, no? No, actually. Where is it? Where is it? It was just right here. Mm, what's the name of the tab again? Did I close it? Oh, sorry, I closed it. 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 So share my screen again. Um, yeah, this should be multi-window something something something. How can the name of this thing be so? It's dev.2 now. Yeah. So yeah, back here. So let me share my screen. My entire screen again. So back here. Now basically set up our draw center circle function. And now we need to set up another function which would be our where is it? Now we need to set up the function that basically does that maths for us that we just talked about, calculating the offset and changing our basis based on the windows based on relative positions of the windows with the monitor screen we're currently dealing with and stuff. So it takes in three arguments: current window offsets, target window offsets, and these are like in positions of in terms of x and y based on each window, and target position also, which is where we basically want the new sync updates to be on. Guessing, because if we look at this, target position is an x and y coordinate, current window offset is an x and y coordinate here, and then the target window offset is also an x and y coordinate set. So so to draw the lines. Okay, so that was what we just did now was to draw the circle. Now we're trying to draw those three lines that we see. Okay. From the center of the circle, obviously. Okay. Okay, that makes sense now. Sorry. I was just way over my complicating stuff. So let me try to so from here we just work our way in to stuff. And yeah, let's do the base change and draw our lines. So const base change a function, sorry. Base change oh sorry, I already have base. So base change. So what base change does is it basically takes in current window. It takes in current window targets window offsets, current window offset, target window offsets, and then target position. Yeah, the offsets basically position on the screen. The screen of position of the screen position of window on the monitor rather. Window offset, and then we basically have our um, target position. Yeah. So we're going to set up these types, and the types are basically going to be this. Yeah, everything is coming in as an object for it to handle the base changes for our lines. Sweep. And then we're going to set up the inside. Yeah, we're going to set up the types here. But actually, I don't like this is very base change params. So I'm gonna set up my own types here. Export type base change parameters. So I can just do like that. Thanks. Tab 9. I think that's tab 9. No, it's probably tab 9. So for this, I'm going to do base change params. Base change. Oh, sorry, it should be this base change parameters, just like that. Yeah, they are unused currently, but I've set up the types. So thank you very much for coming to my stream. Okay, we're not done. I'm not done yet. So sorry. So I was distracted. I was distracted with my food. I don't know why I've texted right now in the stream. uh okay. I'm serious now. I'm serious now. Okay, so I actually set up the types. I set up the types that I wrote up here. Yeah, I created my base change params types here, and I set stop. So now it's left for me to actually now grab my current my monitor coordinates, target position dot x, okay, and target window offset dot x, and I'm adding those together to give me my monitor coordinates for the x, which is the width, obviously. Okay, and and the current window. Okay, so monitor coordinate dot x minus the current window offset dot x. Now I'm basically going to return the window coordinates, current window coordinates. This is very, very weird. I think the math logic kind of clicks here. Let's see. Monitor window offset. Because if we look at that diagram, so here we basically have our x to be target window offset dot x, yes, plus current window, no, plus target position dot x, yes, plus target position dot x, target position dot x, yes, and then we have our y, target window offset dot y. Now let's match pattern on top, the y plus target position dot y, and we create our current window coordinates. Our current window coordinates is basically going to be our monitor window offset dot x minus current window offset dot x, okay, and our y is going to be monitor window offset dot y minus current window offset dot y. Wow, this is so many objects. I feel like I'm using so many, like I'm wasting, like the space complexity of this function is like a lot. I've already created like 2 objects already in the one pure function. So return current window coordinate as an object. So it basically gives us, okay, that this is the base change objects that you need to properly handle the lines and movements and everything. This is sort of making sense, maybe. I'm trying to piece it together. Piecing it together. Let me see on LinkedIn. Somebody said the commented on LinkedIn, but I didn't see, but I didn't get to see the comments or something. Oh, hello everyone. The stream quality is actually no, is actually kind of bad. This is so embarrassing. So for people on LinkedIn, this is the article I'm building with currently. It's a very crazy thing, and it's the article is not very beginner friendly, and that's very annoying because I'm trying to like piece together things, reading his own code, reading my own, reading the article, piecing everything together to try to make sense out of it. And then yeah, just send the link, right? You should be able to send links. But LinkedIn isn't allowing me to send links. LinkedIn not allowing me to send links. Yes, okay. Coming back here. Okay, let me just close this tab for now. But I'll share the link somewhere, maybe on my LinkedIn post or something, so that people can see it. Um, so current window coordinates. Yes. So now, as you know, we have 2 points on the same relative coordinate system. We can now draw the line on the same relative coordinate system. Okay, which is our x and y. Yeah, on our current window coordinates. We can now draw the line that would connect the dots and interact with the bases and draw our lines and everything. Hmm. Mm, mm, let me see. Okay, so we're basically targeting this here. Look at the base changing and everything. This is so wow. Okay. I'm serious again because I actually need to get this over with. So now we can now draw the connecting lines that will connect and piece all the dots together. Let's see what happens. Okay, so my screen currently. What do I have on my screen actually? It's just this blank screen because I'm still writing code. But in my body and roots, I could actually set the background color to be maybe here for now. Color background color to maybe this color. Or might have already in the background color somewhere else. Uh, see maybe here maybe. Wait, what's going on? No. Yeah, I'm trying to share the blog actually to people on LinkedIn. I'll just tweet. I'll just make a post. Let me make a post on LinkedIn. Let me just like see if I can repost this, and then I'll post it on LinkedIn directly. Is there where I can repost this? Okay, I can. Okay, I'll just post the link like this. So link to the article building with. So I just post this like that. And everybody should be able to see this. Yeah. So uh this guy. So now that this has been set up, let's basically oh shoot my charger. Now let's draw the connecting lines. I'm saying this because I've been like battling with setting stuff or figuring out how to shared workers, everything. And then eventually it feels like I almost done with it. So a bit lazy. But let me complete it and get it over with here. So now draw connecting line. So now this function basically takes in the context of the canvas, takes in the host window and the target window. Okay. And then so window state basically contains if we come back here to look at our types, so window state contains all these coordinate things with the x, y, the position of the window on the monitor, and the position of the window. The position of the window itself, and no, position of the window on the monitor, and the width and height of the window itself. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So then from there, I know the stroke style. I was trying to set the background color of this guy. Oh, because I'm not importing the style in my main .ts. So import style .css. While we're working now. Oh, okay, sorry. This guy. Yep. So I have to set up here. Yeah, you can check LinkedIn. I just made a post with the blog. You should probably see it there. Yeah, so draw connecting line. So let's start from there and start drawing connecting line. So shrink this. I just want to see that the ID was being generated here. So I'm going to remove this. Let's close this. So now I get to write the function that draws the connecting lines. So, but let's read this though. Okay, stroke style, yeah. Line cap round. Current window offsets coordinates. So host window dot screen y. Yeah, now I need to know what host window is rather. So host window is probably window 1 and target window is window 2. Yeah, so I'm going to be passing in objects for each one of them for host window. So these are objects, these are an object, these are an object that contains coordinates, essentially. No, it doesn't contain coordinates only, it has width and height, yeah. So now the origin, we're going to get window center. Get window center returns, get window center is that function that we use to calculate based on the host window dot x. So return an object that basically has return an object that basically has that basically returns the center. So like x divided by 50 by 2, width divided by 2, and height divided by 2. Yeah, so it gives us center essentially. Okay, so target with base change. So base change, we're not passing current window offset, target window offset. I've calculated based off of these guys. And target position is just targets. Just targets. Get window of target. Okay. Oh, okay. Mad. So based off of that, we're now drawing this line. So this line is red, as you can see. And we'll draw the line. And and it just so happens that the line is perfectly coming out of the center of the circle. This is so damn crazy. But are the circles like to the center of the window? Oh, the circles are actually placed to the center of oh, that's why. Oh, okay, I see. But like then each line has its own movements. Oh, okay. And I'm guessing that's what base change does to reconfigure the position of the lines. And then we now react to the changes of the things we've been setting up. So now sync, that is where sync now comes into play. The final step, if our window change and send message, and if there's a send message for maybe if we need to change, if we need to resync or something. So we do this like every millisecond or something. So this is crazy in my own opinion. So let's get this set up. I'm excited. Draw connecting line. Did I spell this correctly? No, I didn't. Draw connecting line. So basically takes in our context, our host window and our target window. Sorry, camel case. Window. So it's going to be an object, obviously. be an object of these three guys. Uh, and then these three guys just so happen to. So I'm not going to add code it here. I'm just going to write types here. So to export types, draw connecting line params, draw connecting lines parameters, and then this is going to be an object that has context to be the canvas rendering blah 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 canvas 2D something something. I used it somewhere. And I can draw center circle. So this guy is going to be draw center circle. The way I set up the type, is that even correct? I can actually do that though, like individually. But this is more cleaner and neat, yeah. So and then the host window is going to be Windows state. And then the same with the target window. So this is all set up. Then I come here to say draw connecting line parameters, and this should be set up right. It's an object that essentially contains all three. Yeah. So what's going on? Okay, they are unused. Sorry. Yeah, we'll use them now. So, wrong article. I feel like I'm the wrong article. Oh. Okay, so now grab the context and let's draw strokes. So red lines, line cap round, context dot stroke style. Styles are basically set colors. So I'm going to grab this. Sorry. And I'm going to grab line cap. Context, sorry, the line cap round. And we basically know that our current window offsets, which is just a coordinate in itself. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Yes, yeah, is a coordinate, sorry, x and y, and our target window offset also is a coordinate. But when I was getting CLC, this was always, I was trying to like confuse me, but let's leave that part out. So we're now using these offsets that we've gotten. Now our target with base change. Because our target window is basically relative to our host window. So there's a host window that all other windows are basically syncing together with. I think I'm trying to picture it together and it's piecing together in my mind now. Okay. So okay. Yes, so current window offset. Variable naming is JS. So current window offset. Inside current window offset, I'm just going to have X to be host window.screenx here. And my Y to be host window the screen Y. And apart from current window offsets, now I have a target window offsets. There's so much maths in this thing. X is going to target window the screen X, yes. and then I have my Y to be target window dot screen Y. Screen Y. So this two has been set up. Now I actually need to find the centers of each of my windows, each of both windows, like to find the center of the circle and the center of the window rather, like the middle basically. So it's just me dividing the height by 2 and the width by 2, and yeah, returning an object that contains that essentially with the x and y yeah position based on width and height. And yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that will give me the origin position of the host window. The window host window is essentially the origin. So I'll get the position of that, like the host window, and I'll get same one for the target. So each target is relative to an origin window. Okay, okay. And then when there's a base change, basically reconvene with that. I'm passing the current window offset and the target window offset and the target position as targets. Where's targets? Where's targets? Where's targets? Exactly, that guy. So base change takes in mm, okay. 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 So okay. All right, let's work with this. Let's work with this. Const origin. Origin is going to be get window center. And I'm going to basically pass in the host window. I'm going to const target as well. Get window center. So it's me using the same variable name and same functions name, it's just me trying to not be confused. So that I basically understand where I'm headed. And stuff. So variable name is not something I would be worried about while setting up my things. But I'm basically trying to copy what they did here and to replicate it and still understand to piece it together with where web workers coming and everything. Okay, running on time, running low on time. So get Windows Center. So get Windows Center basically takes in whatever window objects that I'm currently working on. So host window object. So it takes in window. It takes in the window, yeah, the window object that I'm working with. So window, I'm going to call window state. I already have that set up in here. I'm importing it. So then I return x, but x is going to be window, yeah, window dot width divided by 2, and y is going to be window dot height divided by 2. And that is what get window center will do for me. So now I need to import it. Okay, so has been set up. So now from here, I'm now going to get my target with base change. Target with base change. Target with base change is basically going to be an object. My current window coordinates base change. Okay. Okay. So base change is going to be an object that is going to be taken in current window offset. If you look at this, since taking in current window is what I have here. The target window offset, and it's going to be taken in the target position. My target position is going to be my target based off of what I've gotten from here. First window, target window. So draw connecting lines. Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, maybe it's making sense now. The stroke style. So now I need to now, color the line and everything to actually now draw the connecting lines, stroke style. So it's going to be a red line. And I'm going to draw the line cap. The line cap is round. It's both round and square. That's such a weird thing. So what's line cap really? Line cap. Come back here. I still have this open here. So line cap is the endpoints of line. Oh, line cap. Oh, makes sense. So like, where is it? Play. Run. Oh, so the line cap is round for this guy. Round, round. I didn't even know MDN had a playground. Interesting. Uh, oh, sorry. Okay, so the line cap is round. Then we begin with parts. The context dot begin parts. Call this function really. And then we move to now where we are moving to is original x and original y, basically the center of the circle of the host window. So the line starts from there, moves to that point in the origin where we need to start from. What does move to do? Just be sure so I don't say rubbish. Move to, what's move to, what's move to? So move to is a function, or it starts a new subpart from the point given by x or y coordinate. So begin first part, subpart, then line to 200 first. We move to start at the specific position. Okay, okay, okay. Then the line to is now what directs, okay, you should draw it up to this extent. So now what extent are we drawing up to? And I draw target with base change dot x, this place, this position, because this guy essentially returns an object for us, and the object is going to be basically uh, this guy monitor window offset dot x minus the current window offset dot x. Okay, 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 this makes sense. Okay, now I'm trying to think of these separate windows. Okay. I'm trying to explain this thing to myself or to like the audience, but like kind of like I'm making like kind of like I'm trying to understand myself. Yeah. So move to context dot move to move to origin dot x, origin dot y, context dot line to target dot x, target dot y. Okay, okay. Oh, sorry, not targets. Sorry, what was I even doing? Um, target with base change. X and target with base change. So y. So then from line to I've drawn the line. So then I do the stroke. Text dot stroke hit. Call this function really. And then we close parts. So I just set up the draw connecting line function. This can obviously broken into further into more functions, and at least I can abstract this guy into another function that just takes in 4 arguments really, so that to make this code neater. And yeah, I can probably like draw draw line. Then someone just be create line or some or calculate, yeah, calculates line coordinates. Yeah, it could be calculate line coordinates and then someone just draw the line. Yeah, I can do that. So so let's see. So now what we need to just do is to react to the state changes here. So I'm just going to call our shared worker that I've created at the top here. And then let's start doing magic. So shared worker dot port dot on message. So I'm going to grab the message events. Message events. The worker message, obviously, because we are working with the web with shared worker. Worker message. And then was it saying we cannot is it saying we cannot redeclare or something? What was it saying? Did I do anything? Shared worker or ports the on message. Oh, an event, sorry, obviously. I just raised the type, an event. We're going to grab that event. So now we're going to extract the message from the event, like we always do, like we did for when we're sending out the message for each of the ports on a window, or when a window state changes, and we send out this message here. So in case maybe we create a new window or something for that initial message. Now this one is to help us sync all our changes so that as we are shifting or making any changes, we are seeing everything happen live. So message dot action, we're switching on the message action. And based on the switch, we'll carry the case of sync. So now that we've taken the case, we're going to grab all the windows that we have. Windows, and the windows coming from all windows that we dispatched. Remember from our worker, we sent all the windows in the advent of a sync event happening. They're sending out all the windows from these ports, so that we then eventually come to extract them and then make the sync happen. First windows, so payload the all windows message, yeah. Payload the all windows. So then now reset the context. Food is ready. Okay. So now context, I need to grab context. Sorry about that. So I need to grab context for the sync event. But I'm not actually using context here. So where is my context coming from? So I need my context. I should probably do my break. So yeah, I was doing something. So I was grabbing my context, but my context here doesn't actually really make sense because where is it coming from really? Shared worker or ports the on message. So I didn't create the context outside or globally or anything. So I actually need to grab the context. I didn't create the context. So where is draw main circle? The draw main circle is even another function that um guys. So yeah, from this place, we can basically extract what our types mean. Hmm. So draw connecting line, main. So draw main circle. So this was what I was looking for. So the main function right here. So that's the standalone function where we now okay. But still though, where is draw main circle coming from? So draw main circle is this function that we have right here that we did not create whatsoever. So draw main circle basically takes in okay the coordinates center, then it draws the circle itself. So we can grab this because extracting the x and y, the stroke line, the line width, and we begin and we draw the circle. So but then I wrote another function that was doing this. What was that? What was that one doing? Wait, no. I can't believe this is happening right now. I just wrote a function where I used arc. Draw center circle, yeah. This is center circle. Wait, is draw center circle, draw main circle? Yeah, I think that is okay. That's draw center circle. That's draw center circle. Sorry. That's draw center circle. So draw center circle takes in context and center. Yeah, we already have that set up. So so now we're taking main as a function. You know it. And now we now need to get context. So this is where we are getting context from. But we first need to create canvas. We need to create canvas in our HTML. Window worker handler is coming from this out. It's coming from this class they've created. But now they're saying on sync for all the windows. You want to reset, draw the main circle. You want to draw connecting line for each window and then set an interval. But then in the article I'm following, right here, mm,